DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yo, Crypto Nation, it's another FA Friday coming right up at you. Yo, with all your favorite people here. You got myself, Nemesis, you got Chris down there, you got Gundy who said he'd be right back, but we don't know what. Here he is. He's right back. He's right back.
Okay,
oh my God,
okay.
he made it. He made it. Awesome. What's going on, fellas? Hopefully everybody's had a great freaking week. We got Jason the Tiger Osborne dropping those FAs. Let's go for that 100K Bitcoin. We got Zapirate. Good morning to you, my dude. What up, Serpent? Yes, we are fashionably late, of course. Everybody was showing up here late. I was actually here on time, and then I had to go get a glass of water, but I jacked up my calf muscles from doing calf workouts the other day, and then I had a 15-pound weight hit my right ankle, and I was still here on time. I know, it's weird because Chris for the first time was late.
It happens.
First time, it's not my fault. Hashtag not my fault.
Busted.
By the way, guys, smash that like button.
Hell yeah! Smash that lizard lock button. Drop those FAs in the chat, especially if you want to have a fucking announcement.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Is that what day it is today? It's FA Friday.
Right?
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you want to know what else? You want to know what else? Bitcoin's epically over $91,000. You want to know what else is still funnier? You want to know what's funnier?
What?
Bitcoin has broken several levels of all-time highs, and Ethereum still hasn't reached its old all-time high once. Oh yeah, fuck Ethereum.
Yeah. That's what happens when you screw over a whole class of people that were supporting your project for something.
Right.
You know?
Your core user base. It's like, suck it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I mean, what? Ethereum almost was at 5,000. And there's people are celebrating that it's hitting 3,000. It's like, man, there's people who bought it $5,000 and are still pissed.
Yes, they are.
Here they are celebrating at $3,000 like it's a mile marker.
Well, it is the OG shitcoin.
Right. Now, my thing is will Solana actually pass Ethereum in market cap value?
I don't know, man. We'll see. There's a lot of financial unknown coming at us very quickly soon.
I know, and Solana's number 4.
All I gotta say is, was there ever any doubt that Bitcoin was gonna, rock this joint? I mean, come on, guys.
My whole question.
I was actually thinking that it was gonna wait until after the new tax season.
I think they're gonna wait until a person gets in office and then crash the markets.
I mean, there is that. I mean, if it basically almost $1 trillion
Trump.
almost $1 trillion got put into crypto in a very short amount of time.
Question, where's that money coming from though?
Right.
where these trillions of dollars are coming from. It didn't come from me.
I
It
was
wasn't
sitting
from
there
me.
talking about this on my channel earlier today for my free hash Friday that Techman
Yeah.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah, big
Of
shout out
course
to my
he
man
did. Techman
Techman.
always
You know,
wins.
fuck yeah, man. And I was sitting there talking about this. I'm like, are we poised to do like a Bart Simpson, where we just spiked up? Now we're gonna trade out sideways for a little bit, and then
Just go
drop
back.
like a rock.
Yeah.
I mean, according to the DCA the DCA oscillator, it says to sell.
What are we at? Like 1.7 bill mark or 1.7 trillion market cap now?
For Bitcoin, market cap's 1.8.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so just imagine a couple more trillion fall in there. That's a hell of a doozy. It'd be
Right.
one hell of a ride too. So be careful.
And that's if the current administration doesn't do anything retarded from now until January 6th.
That, my friend, that is a very tall order because they are going to do everything that we thought they were going to do, probably even more. They don't.
Oh, they're already
don't know what's
weaponizing the
going
Department of Justice, and he's not even in office yet.
They're all just way too calm at the moment.
Oh no,
It's only a
they're
matter of
not.
time.
They're not calm by any means. I mean, the bombshell of Matt Gaetz being Trump's appointee for the Attorney General.
Yeah, I just read about that today.
Yeah, that one's epic.
We'll see, man. We will see. You know, who knows? Who knows? All I know is, you know, if you have money in the bank, like you need to take it out.
Right?
Like, yeah.
I don't
Rich
give any
people out there with
financial
money in the
advice,
bank,
but get on
you gotta take it
zero.
out.
You know, $0.
When was it? 2020 when they were allowed to carry a 0% balance or whatever?
Right at COVID. That was
Yeah,
one of
they
the first things that got enacted, so they were able to give
Yeah.
people loans.
On nothing. They don't
Well,
have to have a
they were
balance.
basically they untapped uncapped the banking market to be able to print money faster than the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. All they had to do was add zeros to the account.
digitally.
Mm-hmm.
And it just appears. Boom. Look at that money. Oh, yeah.
Who needs a printing machine?
Yeah, we own the bank. We tell them to make us money.
And that's why like I sit there and say, you know, it's like, you know, you want to get on zero, dude, $0. Buy gold, silver, or Bitcoin.
Like the fact that Wells Fargo and Bank of America are even a thing still and people bank with them. I'm like, you guys are freaking stupid.
Especially with what I mean, specifically Wells Fargo of all freaking banks. That entity should have gone out of business and should have been like everybody should have been put in prison because they were taking out loans against people's houses, basically taking out a second mortgage on people's houses. And they didn't even know that this was even happening. And then Wells Fargo, you know, conveniently didn't pay those loans and then foreclosed on the houses and then resold those same houses.
Wow.
And they got hit with like a $5 to $8 million penalty. The initial what they initially earned was about $25 million. They profited by kicking people out of their homes, destroying
Cost of doing
families.
business.
It's terrible, man. Terrible.
And that corruption was basically fined and then later on bailed out during the fucking 2008.
Well, I was reading somewhere too that Buffett sold like his majority sharehold in Bank of America as well. So
because if you
even Buffett don't have
follow
faith
the
in Bank
rich
of
people
America.
money. And
well, no,
just
it's
that
not even
audience.
that. If you actually look from an investor standpoint, right? You want to invest in a company that can either easily pay off its debt that it does have, right? Or that it's debt neutral.
Yeah,
Anything else is a bad bet.
of course.
There
You just
are
throw money into the
very
pit.
few companies out there that are debt neutral. Debt neutral means that all their debt, if they were to sell everything in the company, nobody would be unpaid. Hershey is one of those said companies that are debt neutral.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I think there's Hershey's like one of 5 or 7 companies in the world.
That's a tough task when the wealthy just carry more debt. So
Yep.
Well, Robert Kiyosaki's cash poor, but he's rich as hell. He owns millions, like hundreds of millions in debt, but he leverages it to buy more assets that make him cash flow.
yeah, so you can live a comfortable life. That's awesome.
Yeah, and I love the idea that, you know, fucking him sharing his story and everything like that. He got in a perfect time and started accruing wealth from the 70s. So this guy's got fucking decades of wealth before he got into the real estate aspect of it all.
Yeah,
And then he got into the real
08
estate
and buy
aspect
the
of
shit
it
ton
all
shit.
and took advantage of like an absolute fucking devastation and bought up properties in the 2008-2009 crisis. You know, never let a crisis go to waste.
That's right.
And I
That's smart
fucking
business.
get it. I'm not hating the player, you know. I am not hating the player on this one. Don't get me wrong. Fucking Robert Kiyosaki is cashing in on a fucking perfect opportunity that until those same kind of whirlwinds kind of present itself, you're not gonna have them same opportunities like him. I mean, you can generate some kind of wealth, but it's gonna take you a lot longer to do what he's done in such a short amount of time because he hit it during a crisis. And he hit it during a crisis with fucking wealth already.
Yeah, he bought his properties at probably like 90% off.
Well, he started buying gold and silver back whenever he was in Vietnam.
In the 70s?
Yeah.
Dang.
Late 60s, early 70s. He started getting into gold and silver then. So this guy, like, I mean, he's not stupid. He understands what money is.
Yeah, I know, but at the same time, gold and silver are stupidly highly manipulated, and I'm concerned about like the true actual value of.
Yeah,
things.
but whenever he was picking up a fucking ounce of gold at $100, dude, less than $100.
Yeah, I mean, I would too if I had the means.
Holy crap, dude! Even if you fucking got into gold and silver, like late 90s, early 2000s, you would be fucking thanking yourself today.
Yeah.
That's why there's no better time to invest than now.
Right. And it's like, but at the same time, it's like, you know, you see like people like Robert Kiyosaki, or for anybody who doesn't know him by name, it's the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy. And
Which, if you haven't read those books, go ahead.
Yeah, they're good
Highly
books.
recommended.
But take into account that you are not going to be given. You're not seeing those same opportunities that he sees.
Nope.
A lot of these opportunities are from the past. Could they spring up again? Yes. Will they happen in your lifetime? My lifetime? No clue.
That's why
But he does teach you how to spot the opportunities. That's
Right.
one of the reasons why he's so successful. He's like, teaches you.
Well, it's not even so much like he's like sitting here and teaching people the obvious. I want to say it. It's blatantly
Well, the obvious to you
obvious.
because you've actually done the research. Not so obvious to people that actually haven't looked into real estate or buying businesses or starting businesses.
It gives it. How can I put it? It helps give people like a direction, and then it also is breaking down the absolute obvious. But at the same time, I would say unless the person already came with a certain amount of wealth already previously, you're not going to get anywhere in an achievement of what Robert Kiyosaki has in your lifetime. Regular
I got a
Joe
question.
Schmo, no.
How many of his books have you actually read?
I've read almost all of them.
So,
So I mean, he's one of the guys that I do. He's one of the guys back in the day that I muscled, but that I muscled through and tried and actually read his stuff because like I wanted. It was some of the journey that I had of going, okay, is there anything that I'm missing of where the direction that I'm going with this? And I think for me, what I got out of that was just a few resources I didn't even know were available. Outside of that, yeah, like I really like it. I don't know. I didn't really get too much out of it because, like, I understood. Like, I'm like these opportunities were he's speaking from were at those times.
But the underlying principles that he's teaching can actually be applied even today.
Right. But the results, people have to realize you will never get those results. That's like fucking listening to like these YouTubers. I'm going to teach you how to be the number one YouTuber out there. And then here you are fucking 15 years later going, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I'm doing everything these people are saying. It's an opportunity, and you're basically being like a drug addict chasing the dragon.
The pirates, like as the saying goes, the
You'll
first
never
million
catch
is the
me.
hardest.
Yeah.
You'll never catch me.
And now that Bitcoin is like pushing as hard as it is, it's like which shitcoin's going to try to proclaim that they're better than Bitcoin now? You know where we're going to hit that part of the cycle.
Or which shitcoin are you going to invest in hopes of getting better gains than buying Bitcoin?
Right.
Well, people
Like
just-
once you get your gains, okay, I put $100 in. Now I got $100,000. Now I'm going to buy the Bitcoin,
Yeah.
and I'm only going to get one.
Well, people forget, man. Like this is how it goes. It's just like all of a sudden you're like turn around, and it's like up 20% in a week, and you're like, wonder what's happening next. We haven't, Coinbase hasn't shut down yet, so the bull run's not here, guys. So just be prepared.
And mining still sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It's like,
The bull run will
dude,
be here when
fucking
everything
Bitcoin
goes
takes
down
off. You look at the
everything.
fucking at the mining calculators, and you're like,
Yeah,
what bull run?
yeah. Like you guys are fucking smoking that shit again.
It's like you're fucking smoking some fucking good shit, dude. What the
I mean,
hell is
I
this?
don't know what you got, because my shit ain't that good.
It's absolutely horrible.
As the pirate says, mining is still poor people vile, or poor peopleville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Poor people, Bill. I know. Could you imagine like the amount of power how much money we used to get with that like 5 years ago?
Oh my god. A 1070.
Can you
What a
imagine having
1070 can earn you in a week.
Can you
Would-
imagine having a facility the size of what Mikkel's working at right now 5 years ago?
Yeah, they probably did have it 5 years ago.
Well, I
They had
mean,
Can
different
you
machines
imagine
there.
having one?
me and Mikkel were kind of living that dream. So
It did
yeah,
get
we
started.
watched what was possible. You know, it fucking it was cool as shit. You know,
For sure.
but the hash rate gods
show.
giveth and the hash rate gods taketh.
And the landowners sell away.
Yeah.
It was more well the landlord. Well, we didn't own
Landlords
anything.
sell out from under you.
No, we closed down. It was by my own decision.
Sometimes, man, you can only burn your cash for so long.
Yep. If there was more money backing up behind me, I would have been able to. It would have been better. But yeah, there was no way.
Would have been better if you owned the property too, probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That would have been the plus side of it.
I don't know. Maybe something to think about for next time. Just build your own. Fuck it.
I have ideas.
Dude,
I have thought of things.
we get older and smarter, and we got nothing but time on our hands, so.
Yeah. And yeah, talking with people, giving you ideas, and going, oh, there's other potential energy sources that can be easily tapped into. It makes lots of readily available energy.
Yeah, potential motion machines.
Huh?
I mean, we probably shouldn't talk about that on this channel. We might get demonetized. Oh, wait.
Or shut down, YouTube can totally be like, wow, this YouTube channel no longer exists.
Right, these people are speaking too much truths.
We have seen that before,
Oh yeah. It happened just last week to our CRM software, our customer relationship management software. Go High Level. It's like a ClickFunnels alternative.
Yeah.
But their YouTube channel was like it disappeared for like a few days. Like YouTube just took it off because somebody maliciously reported them for something. It's like, what's malicious about our channel? All we're doing is
I think
showing people how to use the software.
I think these damn cell phone bot fucking farms is what kills stuff so quickly. Because the AI is gonna see like, oh, I'm getting like 40 freaking notifications right now for this one video. Just shut it down. So if you can, I mean, you want to start a cell phone bot farm, like that's the way to go, bro. We'll just sell that shit to people and just take over the internet.
There you go. Just have all the cell phones plugged in.
Dude, have you seen these setups? Like these things are crazy.
Yeah, somebody will be sitting at a desk and there's like over 100 cell phones right there in front of them.
No, these guys are making walls of cell phones.
Oh yeah,
They're
that
all
too.
And it's all
Just talking about
automated.
The ones at the desk.
It's all automated, dude. They don't even. They just set up the phone and then it just stays plugged in.
Yeah, done deal. Like
there's nobody there.
Somebody wrote a controller to like be able to implement this on a mass scale, and they just like implement it over and over and over and over.
They run a bunch of if this then that's.
Yeah, there's smart motherfuckers out there. But yeah, man, like seriously, like if you had a bot farm, like you could put whatever the fuck you want on the internet and keep it there. It wouldn't be hard to trick the algo. Now, of course, if you display this kind of power, they're going to counteract against it, and you won't be able to do that kind of attack again. But, get Gives you something to think about.
Speaking of bot farms, that reminds me of X. You know, who's going to own X once Elon becomes the head of the Department of Government Efficiency?
Nobody, no, he doesn't have to get rid of anything.
Why would he have to get rid of that?
I'm just saying.
He's not even running X right now. You do realize that, right?
Well, I'm fully aware. I'm just,
What is people
wondering if somebody somewhere is going to make him
He's
do
not-
the same thing that
he's
Trump
not
had
the
to do. He had to
president.
put everything under somebody else's name.
That was only for the president.
Presidente?
Yep. Only for the president.
Presidente.
But what kind of people would go after him saying, "Oh, you're making it so that your business can succeed because you own X."
Mm-hmm.
You so to distance himself from
He
that
doesn't run it.
argument,
He has nothing to do with the day-to-day operations.
well, I hope so. I hope nobody goes after him like that. I don't wanna see it in anybody else's hands right
I think they can try, but he's got the Teflon Don, so
now.
And you got to worry about his Starlinks and his cars too, man. Those are a much bigger threat. Much bigger. We all seen that one movie where all the Tesla cars pile up in the off ramp. Like, you ain't driving through there.
Which movie was that?
Oh God, I don't know. It's some woke ass movie that came out in the past 5 years.
There's been a couple movies where
They're just terrible.
cars just pile up
Can't
somewhere
even
for
watch
no
that shit
fucking
anymore.
reason, except to
so bad.
forward the plot with some crazy stunt, like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah. As a DCA, we're family. Ebus.
When you're here,
FA
it's
Friday
like Olive
going?
Garden. Yeah, let's get some FAs in the chat. It's time for an announcement.
How's this FA Friday doing for everyone else? Starting to
Dude,
get cold
okay.
where I'm at.
So for
Starting to
me,
get chilled for sure.
for me, I actually launched our first set of ads for one of the companies that I'm, doing marketing and advertising for.
Oh, yeah?
So, yes, I was like, I
Awesome.
was so excited. I took a picture
Nice.
of the ad, sent it to my parents, and I'm like, I could do better. So I took a screenshot and I posted on Facebook. Hey guys, check it out.
Nice.
But yeah, I even built the Facebook page that we're running the ads out of. So, matter of fact, it is a brand new page. So how about this? If anybody here has Facebook, you don't have to, but if you could do me a huge favor and help us get this thing off the ground, just give the page a like. I would greatly appreciate it.
Facebook.
I know. Only reason I
Facebook
do
doesn't
Facebook
let
is
me
for
use
marketing.
them anymore.
Who has Facebook still?
Oh, you laugh. I'm dead not serious.
Oh, I know.
My account still exists, even though I haven't been able to log in over 15 years.
Mm. So yeah,
Well-
that first link right there is the Facebook page that I built for the company that I'm running the ads for. So if you guys could give it a like, I'd appreciate it. And if you want to see what the ads look like that I built, it's at that next link right there. Because quite proud of those.
Ads.
No, it's just the pictures of like what the ad looks like.
Do you want to touch my ad?
But yeah, so all the years of studying and whatnot, getting the job, we got the ominous dominus to go ahead and push the launch button, and yeah, off to the races.
Nice. Ooh.
Are you looking at it right now? Is it?
No. Sorry. Am I supposed to be?
Hey man, why are you watching
I saw
porn?
something. I saw something in his glasses.
That
right
was
there.
porn.
I'm like, what is that?
That was
What got his
porn, dude.
attention?
I saw bare naked circuitry. That was porn.
Bare naked circuitry. All it takes is a razor blade. And you get to see the copper too.
He's getting all up on that circuitry.
Review whether we can process your info for ads.
Tasty.
Yeah, like I said, guys, if you don't use Facebook or whatever, no biggie.
Facebook is the devil.
They had upgraded their terms of service many years ago. And,
I don't even know why they write them.
And I was like,
They still just.
I was like, what's this terms of service? Why? This is an interesting, ominous one. I go to log in one day.
Yeah.
And I go cruising into it, and I'm like, what'd they change here? I'm like flipping through, and then I see a thing in there. It says right at the very bottom, privacy.
Yeah.
And I was like, what's underneath here? And it had a thing
Look under
where it
the hood.
said that your conversations, whether it be in the open forum or in a private chat, will be monitored and recorded for our purposes of internal use.
Yeah, so they can do marketing advertisements inside of your messenger.
Yeah, and that also turned around to be some of what they were using for censorship and shit like that too. And it's proven they use the algorithm to fucking censor people through private chats.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
So I didn't agree to this fucking new change. I was like, fuck no, you can't. I'm not letting you fucking have access to my private conversations. If somebody wants to report my conversation, that's one thing. But to be just openly just taking my data from a private conversation, fuck off. And
not going to happen.
yeah, like I was using it just fine, and then fucking like a year and a half goes by, another notice comes popping up. Must agree to new terms of services, or you'll be at risk of being locked out of your account. So I let the account get locked out, and then I was like curious, like I don't know, probably about 6-7 years later, I tried to get into the account and it was like completely locked out. And I tried to go through the steps to get the account back. And yeah, no. Facebook was like, sorry, this account cannot be reactivated. I was like, well, sorry. I guess you don't need me as a user base. So I haven't been on Facebook in, God, since the early 2000s. It's like 09-ish, somewhere around there.
Why those things got dubbed the the ruiner of the generations?
Yeah.
Like so many of these programmers and stuff that built all these social media networks, like a lot of them got pissed off and quit, or like tried to bring all the whole place down because they realized what they wanted out of them, and they got pissed off about it.
See, I liked Facebook whenever Facebook was like cool. and they were still about free speech. And that's what I got involved with Facebook. And once Facebook became the evil corporation it is today, I stopped using them, and it wasn't until like everybody was like, "Oh, if you want to get to know people in the crypto world, you got to get on Twitter." I was like, "All right." And then they were all like, "You got to get WhatsApp." And I'm like, "No, I ain't getting onto that fucking scammy app. Fuck that."
Oh, Chinese money app? No, thank you.
Right?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either.
It's bad enough we got the PayPal, you know?
Right. Oh.
DY says YouTube is the extent of my social networking.
I mean, that's okay, man. Just find the people
No,
that hang
yeah.
out, you know?
Like honestly, the only reason I still have a Facebook is mostly because of marketing.
Say I live in Iraq, but I like it here.
But it also went to shit once mods on the power trips took over. Yeah.
What happened?
The pirate was saying Reddit also went to shit once the mods on power trips took over.
Oh yeah.
So, it all went to shit. What was your famous saying, Nam? If you can't find a product, you're the product.
Yeah.
Like if they're not selling you anything, that means they're whatever you're doing in their platform, they're keeping and monetizing.
Oh
Man, I don't know why I'm getting so extra tired today.
I know, I've been yawning too.
Anybody
so
else
we're
extra
getting
tired?
less and less sunlight. I mean, we got. I think we
That
got.
must be
Where I'm at, I got
Been
less
dark
than
since,
10
like-
hours of
like,
sunlight
5
today.
hours. Yeah, it's like been dark for 5 hours. You're like, what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, I got like just under 10 hours of total sunlight. You know, it's like I did like an intro video to like LEDs, LED lighting on RN homesteading, and like that video like blew up, and people are like, I didn't even think about doing LED grow lights. So I'm
What,
probably gonna
outside?
start doing like a little series on LED grow lights and measuring them off and showing people different qualities
what?
of LEDs.
Like floodlights or flat plane lights or something.
Like growing LEDs.
But they'd be like strip lights, but like a big panel of them, right?
Yeah, you're talking like a little like a flat panel to an actual array system. Because I have a par meter and all that good stuff. I can get some good data.
Yeah.
And then people are always, oh, I don't want to use the LED because you're gonna have degradation. Well,
All right.
now
There
I
you
can
guys
measure
go.
all that stuff, huh?
The LED is gonna degrade.
So since nobody in our community actually uses Facebook, I went ahead and posted that way you guys can see what I've been working on in our Discord.
Oh,
So you can actually see it. How pretty it is. Read the copy. Cause yeah.
right. Yeah. Are you sure?
DY says I have an indoor garden for 20 plus years. LEDs have come a long way.
I know, right?
100%.
And people talk about like LED degradation, where like year to year you start getting less and less the less and less light out of the LED diodes, and you know what? I want to measure this.
I know why I'm so damn tired today. So I've been up since 2 o'clock in the morning because a damn mouse was trying to get in through my door. You can just hear it scratch, 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 scratch. Open the door, he's gone. Like he hears me getting out of the damn bed and walking over. We got carpet and whatnot, but so I'm trying to be as quiet as possible. Catch this fucker and stomp on his head. Something.
Even a one pump BB gun will do it, man.
I even went down and got the mouse traps that had the peanut butter on it. Fucker won't touch the damn peanut butter. That should tell you something about our food. Peanut butter was like the catch-all for mice, but now they won't fucking touch it. The ants won't fucking touch it.
It's like all those pre-made like little like muffin bites or whatever. Go open a bag of those and dump them in your garden. I bet you nothing eats them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even get eaten. Not even bugs will eat it. They're like, what is this? This isn't food.
So after the peanut butter, I was like, screw this. Because, I put the trap right there, thinking, oh, maybe he'll think free food. No. He moves the mouse trap out of the way so he can keep gnawing on the damn hole. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I'm like, screw this. I get back up. I freaking wash that shit off. I go downstairs. I chop up a carrot. Make it nice thin slices so it's you can just smell the juicy sweetness of it. Mm-hmm. Reset the trap, put it back, and get yourself a cat.
Yeah.
And still didn't touch it. I'm like, God damn it, we got like 4 mouse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like 10 different mouse traps for this one fucking mouse. He's not touching anything. He's not touching the sticky traps. He's not touching the peanut butter. He's not touching. Like, where the fuck did this damn mouse come from that he's so fucking smart?
MacGyver School for Mouses.
I know. We got a damn graduate from the MacGyver School for Mouses.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, give me a fingernail, a paperclip, and a rubber band.
And then about 4 something in the morning, like I stop hearing it. I'm like, what the fuck? And I get up.
Like
he's in my fucking room. Like he
he
holed right on through and scurried under the bed. I'm like, get a flashlight, try to find this fucker. Couldn't find it. Like, so yeah, chasing a mouse all fucking morning before my alarm went off.
Did you have a little ankle biter in the house?
Nah, she's down in San Diego with family.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I thought you had some kind of little tiny dog. Tear up that little mouse.
Well, yeah, she will. You try the bucket trap. White says, I was working on a house today that had a rat hole straight through a cinder block in the foundation. Dude, seriously, they'll chew through fucking anything.
Yeah, it's crazy. The resilience of Mother Nature and her creatures is outstanding.
Oh yeah, and their front teeth don't fall out; they just keep growing, like an eagle's beak. It just keeps growing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like an eagle.
It's like a fingernail. They have to keep chewing.
Yeah. I don't know if you knew this, but like if a eagle's beak gets too long and it hooks too far, it can't open its mouth anymore. So he'll start bashing his beak against a rock.
Yeah. Break off a piece or something.
Yeah. He'll break it off.
Really mess them up too. They break off too much. Good luck trying to eat with a busted ass beak.
Jason's like, make the mouse work for his meals.
Yeah.
If I could catch him, I'd put him in a dadgum freaking little mouse cage with a wheel and just have it,
just make him a maze.
Make him turn that wheel and turn a light bulb on.
But you make it with a very realistic maze. Like, have like a big hole in one of them where he falls to a pit of his death. Have another one like full of razor bladed sided walls so he can't touch the sides or something. I don't know. The real obstacle course.
Plan B, get a cat that's not lazy.
Yeah. Or a dog that's not MIA, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, those things are quick, man. Get yourself a little BB gun, man. Just start planking shots at them from far away.
Yep. I've got one. I've got multiples.
You're like, Vermin, you're not welcome here in this house. Ping, ting, ting.
Did you hold on here? You got BB guns. Have you registered it with your communist overlords?
Me, I don't need to, bro. I live in a
Nah, man. He lives in he's got communist overlords.
I can 3D print my own, and I don't have to worry.
If somebody gets shot with that, I mean, he's going to prison for shooting an illegal firearm within city limits.
I know. Everything's illegal in California. Dude,
shoot your decorative mall swords
just
are
to work
illegal.
on cars over there because they think they pollute so much.
Yeah.
Like they had their own special EPA regulations because they think we pollute too much. I'm like, do we pollute? Of course we do. Of course. Now, if you think if we
As a pirate, I'm pretty sure he's joking about that. I haven't read anything in the laws about BB guns in California, but you can't order them online.
No.
Nope.
Can you get them?
Okay. For instance, one of the best catalogs in the world right now, if you're like a knife collector or a Pro 2A, okay, is the Bud K catalog. BUDK. The Bud K catalog has all sorts of shit. It's got swords, knives, it's got
compound bows and shit.
It's got all sorts of crazy ass.
And everything is restricted that it can't be sold in California.
Half the shit in there can't be sold to California.
See, these are the sites that have like a button that says shipping to California. So that it only gives you the bull crap that they allow you to have over there. Do you live in California? Yes or no? Yes. Oh, here's the 4 items from our entire website that you can have.
I know, right? There should be a what state do you live in option.
Yeah. True that, man.
It just eliminates all of the stuff that you'd be drooling about and, pining over that you can't have.
Yeah.
D. White says, let's just say I don't own any shotguns or rifles.
Yeah, I don't either. Like my boat sank last weekend at the lake, and my crypto wallets were in there, and my hardware wallets. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's total loss.
What up, Ralph Cooper?
I don't want to have to pay any taxes this year, so I just lost it all.
He made an underwater donation.
Well, don't say that too loud. People will be out in the freaking lakes with scuba gear on looking for cars with hardware wallets in it.
There's a pirate's like,
Bitcoin goes much higher, man.
Freedom.
You never know. Some of those OG freaking laptop hardware wallets that, probably had like 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 Bitcoin on them at one point.
Oh, seriously?
Can you imagine having 20,000 Bitcoin?
There's a guy still trying to, go through the dumpsters.
Yep, in the UK.
Yeah, he's like,
the
landfills. The landfills.
Yeah. Yep. He said he spent like $250,000 already looking for it, and like equipment and stuff to dig it out and put it back. Like gross, because like just based on like dates and times, they can like guess when his stuff showed up at the landfill.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, still, man, you're shooting pigs in a barrel, dude. That's disgusting. I mean,
right? That's if one of the factory workers that was sorting the garbage didn't snatch it that day.
Yeah, if it's not gone already, yeah. But people are always, we got 21 million Bitcoin, right? So, what happens when you can't mine anymore?
Zapira is like, we talked about that. He should have just bought Bitcoin in the past 10 years with the money invested in the search.
Yeah, absolutely. And to answer your question, Gundy, when the last Bitcoin is mined in somewhere around 2145.
Yeah, I mean, we'll all be dead.
We'll all be dead. But then you're looking for mass adoption. So then the miners would be surviving off the miner fee that's already baked into the system, knowing that at that point in time that there would be a resettlement of network hash rate and that people would drop off because it would not be able to support it.
No, yeah. You can't pay the power bill. What's the point, right?
Yep.
Man, I got to pee so bad. I'll be right back. So much pee.
Recycling.
Yeah. I'm not gonna drink it. That's gross.
Oh, your rental fee is up. and we've been drinking recycled pee for millennia, dude. What do you think rain is? It's recycled everything.
Don't pee right there. Go to the bathroom.
Right? Jeez. Have some decency.
Oh gosh. But yeah, it's been one hell of a good week. Little frustrating at times, trying to figure out how to, hook up software connections at work, between a software I was not trained on, but knowing that, there's ways to make sure that Facebook and our software is communicating properly and making sure I'm setting that up correctly. Between watching tutorials and talking with support like multiple times a day, getting things set up. We were finally able to launch today. So I'm stoked. I have a weekend to wait and see what happens.
Right.
Kyle Rosa says, waiting for 96K. Fucking awesome. A good week. Hell yeah. Yes, D. White. Sweat is basically pee from the pores of your skin.
Yep. Just a way for your body to detox through the largest organ on your body.
Of your body.
Yeah. It's like, I'm tired. I'm in pain. Don't care.
Where's that left-handed cigarette? You should have been smoking on that already.
Oh man, my fucking ankle is just sitting there going whop 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 whop. I'm like, oh, I'm at that phase.
D White wants to know if Bitcoin hits 100,000, is there going to be a Chevelle giveaway?
No. It's like, I know my Chevelle is pretty sweet. Motor needs to get rebuilt though. She's got a cold start-up noise lately.
Uh-oh.
Yep. She's old though.
Is it sinus pressure?
Right? Yeah. No, she's got like fucking, when she's cold, she got a little knock. And then it goes away when she warms up. So I'm wondering if I've got a broken piston or a fucking a wore out wrist pin on the connecting rod.
What about well, I don't think changing the viscosity of the oil would help.
It would be a band-aid on the situation. That's how you go from, oh, it was just an issue, to it locked up on you.
Are you guys blowing cars up again?
No. Talk like the Chevelle is developing a cold startup knock.
Oh,
Yeah, she
I'll put that
she
cheap
needs to
gas
get
in there.
rebuilt. So
Oh yeah. You don't think it's
yeah,
just the cheap gas?
huh?
You put cheap gas in that thing?
Never.
Okay. Well, never mind then.
She only gets premium.
Yep.
Dude, my freaking old 4Runner knocks like a bitch. You put cheap in it.
Nah, fucking, you can hear it from underneath the car.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's
I'm thinking
crunchy.
either I'm thinking piston or connecting rod or wrist pin.
Oh, like you got some failing components in the block.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Well,
She,
gentlemen, let's get some FAs in that chat because I actually got to jump out of here.
Say
Right,
what?
right.
Yeah, gotta head over to the brother's house for the
Yo,
weekend.
yo. That sounds like a FA time to me.
Right. Drop some FAs in the Chizzy chat, everybody.
Yeah, FAs everywhere. FAs.
Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome. Ho, ho. Guys, have a great one. I'm out of here.
Hell yeah.
And
We're going to
Later,
go
brother.
ahead and take up off out of here too, fellas. And looks like I don't know if Mikkel's doing anything. I know he's out of town. I'm sure he's going to try to do something in the morning if he can. Otherwise, I know that we got Serpent. Got your boy Serpent going to do some stuff in the morning. I know we got Rabbit Mining. We got Red Panda. And all that good stuff. Depending on how things go, I might drop a video for RN homesteading. And it all depends on how I'm able to hobble around to over the weekend.
Hobbling.
Oh my god, yeah, fucking, because like my calves are all messed up right now, and I can really feel the idea that I dropped the 15-pound weight on my ankle. Well, it fell over on my ankle.
What do you mean, just like tipped over? Like,
Yeah, it just flap right onto my ankle, dude. I was like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
landed right on your bone and shit.
Oh yeah. You're like, Pink, you're like, woo, let me walk that one off.
That's
I walked it off, and I was like, oh, okay, everything's fine. Everything, we're cool. We're cool. Yeah, now it's like, it's angry at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've been sitting
Ralph
here.
says he's rolling around with the Ford Interceptor sedan turbo.
Nice.
That's a interesting vehicle. Police issue? Or was it turbo police issue? I don't know. Anyway,
Right.
hope everybody had a great FA Friday.
Right. I hope everybody had a great FA week and all that good stuff. I'm not sure if me and Mikkel are going to do anything tomorrow night.
If you you got another guy over here that if you want to go on stream and talk,
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind.
just let me know.
Hell yeah, brother. Hell
Give me
yeah.
at least an hour heads up.
Okay. Will do.
And on that note, you tell them what time is it?
Right. So, thank you everybody for being here. Peace out. Stay savage. And of course, we'll see you on the next one. Yo.
Yeah. Get some.